在这一场发射基地当中体现的淋漓尽致。大家回顾一下刚才的高光时刻，年间物在圆盘当中封锁特别好，但其他点位呢，你看就没有封，它只有在圆盘这个点位，它封锁住了过河的长枪。强大的 elevate， 我心中只有一个想法，幸好哥们儿你没去世锦赛，幸好你没去。
是，那不然的话是什么样的一个场面啊？但是也可以期待一下，就是我们国服赛区还有什么队伍能与之抗衡？
是，在本周的最后一天，应该会有 elevate 和狼队的交手。狼队的话，在目前国服的热点状态也是非常不错的，尤其是。来看一下，基本上都是狙击手。
哎，对，买到了爆破嘛，就除了前点的一个冲枪手的一个前点之后，最重要的就是位置狙击手。这一局两边狙击手也是发挥的淋漓尽致的，但是就感觉好像艾薇这边的狙击手要比对面要多一个的感觉，所以说打的效果好像要也是在狙击方面要更多的打出突破。一直都有实力，那拉提的话也有进步。这一局的话，那拉提啊，还有拉提其实都感觉是尽力的，但是还就差一点点，可能是差在和队友的一些衔接的配合上。
是的。而后面从6比6之后。
Este es el escenario de la Cdfi que va a ser ya próximo. Está inspirado en Meltdown. Es en China. Torneo de $54,000.
I have to say they are also very good
Bellísimo.
team. You've known them as low kings before in the Garena region, but right now taking a quick look at the lineup of Elevate, it's going to be
Así que vamos a ver, el día de hoy se enfrentó el top 1 de Japón, que va al mundial también en diciembre, versus el top 1 de Garena, que le dicen el rey sin corona, ¿no? ¿Por qué? Porque a WPM le pasó lo que le pasó a Galoris. Dominaron todo el año, llegó la fase 4 del mundo y perdieron lamentablemente en su fase 4 de Garena. Pero Cayendra, que fue el equipo que los eliminó, que Cayendra vendría a ser lo equivalente a Loop, se enfrentaron en ese torneo y WPM le ganó a Cayendra. 3-0 le metió encima. Y todo el chat estaba de que no se merecen estar en el mundial, bla bla bla. Devuélvanle el cupo a WPM porque Bobby Plays y mucha gente más, incluyéndome yo también, decíamos que WPM podría darle pelea a Luminosity. La cosa es que Bolt, que es el equipo de Japón, viene y de la nada le gana 3-1 al top 1 de China actual, que es Q9. Entonces todos decíamos, ok, Bolt, top 1 de Japón, ya le ganó al top 1 de China. O sea, este año viene más fuerte que el año pasado, pero su siguiente reto era Elevate, ELV, que es WPM, que ahora está, bueno, WPM al equipo no haber entrado a la fase 5 del mundo, WPM los expulsó básicamente, WPM se fue del COD y se quedaron sin organización y ahora Elevate los recogió, ¿no? Que Elevate es una organización de la Call of Duty League. Y veamos, banea Garena Apocalipsis y Japón banea Summit, porque saben que Garena y China dominan mucho Summit, por lo que WPM o Elevate elige Takeoff para jugar. ¿Qué operadores usan? Recordar también que a este nivel del competitivo absolutamente todas las organizaciones tienen gaming house, ¿ok? Están en su gaming house. Estos son los chicos de Japón. Dolaki, tapándose la cara. El Dolaki, que es es el considerado el mejor jugador de Japón. Mick también y Unlucky también. Unlucky está
That really depends. I mean, from the looks of it, the players of Vault, they seem to be a little bit more used to playing separate.
Ahí está el compa
If that's
Echan,
how they train, then I guess it works
que según
for
nos contaba
them. But of
Legacy,
course,
para tener una
being
casa así en
together
Japón,
has its
debes de
perks
ser
as
rico.
well. You're going to be able to
Asumo que el brother es
see
rico.
how each other's
¿Vi un rock phone? ¿Es un rock phone lo que tiene en la mano?
together has its perks as well. You're
Es un rock phone.
going to be able to see how each other's reacting and, you know, really get to know each other, which is a very important factor in teamwork. And it really just goes
Operadores.
down to how well they're going to be able
Perfecto.
to
Todo
work
igual.
together
Ya sabemos
with
que lo
one
único que
another.
cambia
But now,
es
taking
se
a quick
quitan
look at the
aniquilador y se ponen
operator
vortex.
skills here,
De
again,
resto siempre
pretty
son los
much
mismos
the
operadores.
same. In fact,
Madrugada.
perks, it will be
3 de la
down to
mañana.
how they play. And it seems
De
that
hecho,
we
Bobby y
are
Tectonic
about
también
to
le hacen
head
watch party,
into
pero
the
yo no voy a
match.
aprender a las
I'm
3 de la
getting
mañana
very,
porque todos
very
están durmiendo.
excited to find out what
Así que lo
happens in
vemos
this
siempre en la
game. And
tarde.
as you can see, the players are off towards that first
A
hill,
ver si
very,
Japón,
very
después
open
de
in the
ganarle
center
el
of the
top
map,
1 de
where
China,
the fountain is,
este
that
era
is
su
where they're
verdadero
headed to.
reto.
PJ
Antes de, espérenme, antes de empezar esto, quiero que entiendan un poco más de contexto con mi compa Cali, también caster de...
Bienvenido, güey, bienvenido.
De Garena.
Oye.
Hey, yo, Kings.
Hey.
Thank you for the raid, bro. I love you. Gracias, Kings, por ese raid. Entonces, acá decía Cali, ¿no? Ball derrotó al mejor equipo chino, Q9, la semana pasada. Y se enfrentará a los Reyes sin Corona de Garena, Elevate, hoy a las 21 horas. Un partido decisivo que me dirá qué tan fuerte es realmente Ball. ¿Le tenemos que tener miedo en la fase 5? Porque le ganó al top 1 de China. Ya veremos.
From the P2 and to the scaffolding, making their way to capture this P1, but it's still being contested. Yo, still alive and kicking though, but no chance for Vista to get away. And with this rotation all around they go. They're just playing with the smokes and their position right now.
Thank you, Kings. I love you.
More of those
I love you, bro.
leaving both behind with only a few.
And right now we are going to be seeing the players on the side of Vault finally taking that hill, trying to rack up more points. 20 seconds is a lot of time to do so, and maybe even get the chance to catch up to Elevate. But the big question here is who's going to be able to get that second hill first, because that is a huge money maker, that second hill, and you have to be able to control it and get it early if you're going to take advantage of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you,
I mean,
Jeans.
preparations being set already by Kalo.
Good luck in your screen,
and
bro.
One more from side of Elevate, and Kalo right now cleaning up house 3
Hola,
and 4.
Kirigaya.
Oh
Hi,
my
bro.
goodness, what are you up to right now? But the thing is, that's also cost him his death because they spawned right on the other side.
Definitely, it's very, very difficult if you're spawning very far from the hill. But right now, we are seeing that the players of Vault, they're going to be able to rotate and go into that
buen
area,
borde,
trying to make a
hermano.
break. But the players of Elevate is going to be
Un poco alocado igual. Lo hubiese aguantado un poco más. O metido en la ventana también, ¿no?
Watching every single entrance possible, but Vault now with the split push going to break in, and they get the scrap time on this hill.
Recordando que PJ, para los que no conocen a PJ, es el Lucasin de Garena, ¿ok? PJ es considerado el nono de Garena. Nono es el mejor jugador de China, ahora está retirado lamentablemente. Fue que se retiró por temas del corazón, tenía problemas del corazón, de la salud. Y PJ es lo equivalente a Nono. Ay, no le cayó, bueno.
Well,
El
with the
Dolaki.
War Machine throwing grenades everywhere, I wouldn't step in either. But right now, Mick is going to actually take out the claw, going
Sí,
into
es que
the
Q9, mira,
space and
si a
trying to hold
Q9
it down
le
for
costó
the
ganarle a
players
Ball, bueno, no le ganó en
of
realidad.
Vault, and looks like Elevate's
Y
waiting
luego
for the
viene el
right
top
time to
1
go
de
into push,
Garena,
trying to
que en
coordinate
realidad
for a
cuando
split
todos
push, and right
hablábamos
now
del top
that's
1 de
the
Garena, de
moment that they've been
WPM,
waiting
decíamos,
for.
no,
They go and
este
attempt
equipo
it. They're
le
going to
puede
be able
ganar a
to break
Luminosity.
into the hill and
Lamentablemente le pasó lo que a Galoris en la fase 4 del mundo y no entraron a la fase 5 del mundo. Pero creo yo que no dejan de ser el top 1 de Garena, simplemente tuvieron un día malo, pero siguen siendo el top 1 de Garena, a menos que el super equipo que armó Omega, que ya le ganó Wolf, y el video está ahí en mi canal también, le pueda ganar a este WPM que ahora es Elevate. Pero ahí más o menos, mira, acabamos de ver una privada con los mejores jugadores de DNA. Así que más o menos comparando, yo creo que no se ven bots ni nada, o sea, tienen una gonfa y un aim y una movilidad bastante interesante también. De hecho, parecida o muy igual, por así decirlo, ¿no? Sobre todo PJ, que yo creo que si jugase acá también destacaría mucho. Sí, JC, Nono este año era el mejor hasta que se retiró. Y por eso, por Nono y por otros jugadores, MA también, es que DYG era el top 1 de China. Se fue Nono, se fue MA y DYG no es ni top 4 de China ahora. Grau y Fennec es el meta. Correcto, y vuelvo a repetir, en la fase 5 o nos van a obligar ellos a usar Fennec porque no podemos deletearlos con la Switch Lane que acá usamos, o nosotros les enseñaremos a jugar con Switch Lane y soltarán la Fennec ellos. Pasará una u otra cosa, porque acá en la TAM y en NA yo no veo Fennec, tanta Fennec como aquí. Pero ellos también llevan meses usando la Fennec, ellos llevan creo que un año entero usando Fennec. Entonces la dominan como si no tuviese recoil, ¿no? Su Fennec.
Elevate is starting to wake up right now. As you can see, PJ, Kalo, as well as Yopi and Luffy already at the 20
Acá hay más variedad,
mark and
sí, un
inching
poco de
closer towards
CX9,
that
un
30.
poquito
While
de
on the other
todo.
hand, on the side of Vault, only 2 of their players are in the low 20s.
Pero siento que la
When it
Fennec a
comes
corta
into kills,
distancia
that means
deletea mucho.
Elevate just has a huge advantage here, and it's just a matter of playing OBJ for them to be able to maintain the lead here. 130 points to their name, and they continue to hold down this second hill here, keeping it out of the clutches of Vault. Vault, on the other hand, they are pulling out their operator skills. Sparrow here to clear out the area, but Beast
Bueno, se están dando pelea, se están dando pelea.
Out of the game for now.
Solo que en Elevate tenemos 2 con 30, 31. 1 con 30, 1 con 31 de esos dos. Y del otro lado apenas están bordeando los 20. Entonces hay 2 jugadores que están destacándose más. O sea, literalmente, si le quitas 10 a PJ y le quitas 10 a Kalo, ellos seguirían con 23 kills cada uno, pero tendrías a otro sexto jugador con 20 kills más, que es lo que está matando el otro equipo. Ah, no, ahora Yopi también tiene 30. Y del otro lado solamente Dolaki está resaltando. Ay. La mayoría usa la conmoción con la izquierda, ¿no? Qué buena. Qué bueno que es este culiado. Nah, limpió el hardpoint solito, hermano. Aguanta. Mira, Bolt había rotado primero, No, sí. A ver, ahí está PJ, se lleva el primero. Entra por rojo, Echan recibe la cal, PJ se lo baila. Se lleva otro más, van 3. Saca el comp porque sabe que lo van a rushear. El Game Sense. Y se lleva 5. Literalmente se llevó a todo el equipo, hermano. Otra vez, le quitaron el punto, vuelve, recupera. Puro prefire ahí. Es muy bueno el coleado. Nah, increíble. Domina la Fene como si no hubiese recoil, hermano. Pla, se lleva otro más. O sea, se le nota agresivo. Mierda, otro más. Se le nota súper agresivo, pero es que es bueno siendo agresivo, ¿me entiendes? Otro más. Oh my god. Ok, no para. Ya tiene PM. Ese es PJ, hermano. El mejor para mí jugador de. Otro más se acaba de llevar. Se acaba de llevar otro más. Se acaba de llevar 2 más ahorita. Sé lo que todos están enfocando. Lleva 49. Yo creo que le hizo racha de ya de 12, ¿eh? Hay otro más. Uy, ya tiene racha de como de 14, 15. Uf. Racha de 15 les acaba de meter, hermano. 51 kills de la nada. Y acaba de hacer una doble ahorita, 53. Con Predator. Fucking bestia, ¿por qué lo dejaron de enfocar, hermano? Qué meada les acaba de meter. Les acaba de meter 15 kills, hermano, 17. Ya va, ya va. ¿Qué fue eso? ¿Qué fue eso? ¿Qué fue eso? Ese bailecito. Uy, bailado, hermano, no mames. No, sí, el nivel de estos chicos de Garena, es que por algo decían que este equipo le podía ganar a Luminosity, ¿no? Se están paseando ya desde la mitad del mapa en adelante, se están paseando con... Qué buen uso de operadores que tienen también. No, se los están culeando, hermano. No me esperaba una culeada así, ¿eh? Qué buen control ahí de Susano también. Buen puri. De la nada se los empezaron a culear, hermano. What the fuck. Uy, verga. Estaba parejo hasta que PJ se hizo las 15 kills seguidas y todo el equipo se creció, ¿eh? PJ se hizo esa racha y todo el equipo se creció literalmente. Y Volt se desorganizó completamente al ver la racha de 15, yo creo. Fue culiada, no fue victoria, fue culiada, hermano, desde la mitad del mapa en adelante. Qué miedo este equipo acá, weón. Bueno, no está en la fase 5 del mundo, pero ahora entiendo por qué más o menos pensaban que era un super equipo que le podría dar pelea a Luminosity, ¿no? 58 kills de diferencia en total. No mames. 102 asistencias contra 85. Y el KD casi el doble, por no decir el doble prácticamente. No, sí se los culiaron, hermano, no mames. 59-27, 2.19 de KD con una Fennec en takeoff. Habría que analizar solamente ese muchacho cómo con una Fennec termina 59-27. ¿Por qué lados del mapa se ha ido? ¿En qué momentos? Porque estamos hablando de que Volt ya le ganó a Q9 al top 1 de China 3-1 también, ¿eh? Vergación. Juegan muy bien los de Garena, cabrón. Vámonos para el siguiente mapa. Sin break. Elevate elegía el primer mapa. Entendible que lo ganen. Bolt banea Firing. Elevate banea Express, recordando que Express es el mapa menos jugado en BID, tanto para China y Garena, mientras que nosotros sí lo jugamos, creo, regularmente. Pero el mapa más jugado para China, Garena y Japón es Tunisia, ¿ok? Y Q9 tiene el mejor BID Slums del mundo, junto a Galoris también. A ver qué sucede en Tunisia, que fue mapa elegido por Bolt.
And number 2 in their team. So I think
Para el Tunisia.
But again, let's see.
A ver qué
It's
granadas nos
battle right now.
regalan y qué también, qué cositas más, ¿no?
So I think
Desde el
they'll be
inicio, a
fine,
ver.
you know.
I'll go second.
Bolt
I mean,
ataca.
I'll go second in that. But again, let's see. It is a battle right now of Volt going against Elevate. Japan versus Garena
Uy, qué
right now,
granadita.
where Volt is on the attack.
¿Qué
but
granadita?
Kalo
¿De dónde la...? What the
wants
fuck?
to
A ver,
Japan.
¿de dónde la mandó Kalo esa granada?
Again, let's see. It is a battle right now of
Kalo es el número 2. Está acá en B, justamente lo estamos enfocando. Ya lanzó la granada, ¿no?
Volt going against Elevate. Japan versus
What the fuck? Y cayó por acá. ¿A quién le cayó? Al 2. Ok,
Garena
cayó
right
para el
now,
carro.
where
Cayó
Volt
para el
is on
carro
the attack, but
de la
Kalo
entrada de B.
wants to bring the Mick down with a nade.
La ola aquí.
And it looks like the first couple of eliminations coming out early in this first half of the game. But as
Japón
those
sí
two
juega bien
eliminations
BID,
come
ojo,
through, it looks like the game is gonna start to slow down a bit. The bomb has still been left in the base by the players of Vault. They are the attacking right now, and they're just trying to scope out the area, both A side and B side as well as mid, to find out where exactly the players of Elevate is,
Nah,
and so
agarraron
that
la
they can
bomba.
formulate a plan on how to go on next.
Yeah, Bissa right now going in for the early info grabbing on that winery. Managed to rotate and
Cuatro
grab
contra
that
cuatro
bomb
son.
heading to the Bravo, knowing that there were a few footsteps right there on Alpha. So it's now Vista and Ichan who's
Ok,
moving to the
entrando
Bravo.
poco a poco a
The
ver.
only defender here
Lento
is
pero
Kalo,
seguro.
who's going
Uy, ya lo
solo
escuchó,
right
creo.
now. Ichan going
De
in for the
por
hunt, and
ejemplo,
there goes Kalo
a esa
down.
distancia,
And the
con la
trade
Switchblade,
is
a la
now
Fennec
favoring
no le ganas
Vault
ni en
as
pedo,
well
hermano.
as possibility for them to go for the plan.
Yo
And
creo
no
que en
contention
BID
is
por lo
happening.
menos la Fennec
It
sí va a
looks like
dominar.
you're right. They're going to try and go in for that plant, and it's going to go down successfully on that B side. But information is also going to be given to the players of Elevate that they
Cargando
need to
granaditas,
start
creo.
rotating. Most of them going to be coming in from that
A
spawn
ver, a ver, a ver,
area,
a ver.
and it looks
¿A dónde
like
la-
they're just waiting for
Uy, era a
the
la
right
izquierda, hermano.
moment.
Era a la
PJ gonna
izquierda.
throw a grenade, but it doesn't
No,
seem
se
to hit
mamó.
anyone, and B-Star getting a
Ay,
huge
marqueado.
double kill there.
A la
It's going
verga.
to open up
No
the
le dio
area
tiempo
and
ni de
take
disparar.
the last player down as well.
Buena ronda, buena
First
ronda.
round going
Hay un mal
on
predict
to the
con la
side
granada.
of
Si lo
Vault.
hubiese tirado a la izquierda, yo creo
Love
que
the
era
positioning that Vault
entrada.
is using right now. I mean, it could have been Elevate checking the corners.
Fue
but
mal
it's very
predict nomás, a veces
difficult because
pasa.
the open
No es un
area,
error,
especially
simplemente es
where the
un
bomb site is in Bravo, is
mal predict.
risky as well. So it's difficult to go and slide to face left and compare
Uy.
it to facing the
What the
bomb
fuck?
side. But there goes Luffy
¿Qué
on a
pedo?
wall bang. See
¿Qué pedo?
to face. So it's difficult to go and slide to face left and compare it to facing the bomb side. But there goes Luffy on a wall bang, seeing just a pixel of the enemy. Let's see if follow through can be done. Susano does the same, and 2 down already for side of Bolt. This responds
Como
to
la midió
what
así, hermano.
they offered earlier on the first round.
Let's see what
Nuevamente
is
la
exactly
P de
going to
doble
happen
con la
because
mira
Kalo's
rara
spots a
de
player
la otra
right
vez.
now. He's going to be able to confirm that kill, but Vista goes in for the exchange, and it looks like it's going to be down to one last player on the side of Vault, while still 4 on the side of Elevate. And Dolokai here trying to go in. He gets one shot with
Nice.
a GS,
Buena
a 50
line.
GS, but gets shot as well, as there was backup that he was not not ready to deal with just yet.
Yeah, I mean, despite of him, if in case he won that 1v1, there's still one
Uno,
more
uno,
waiting
eh.
for him. And it is now a trade-off, 1-1 on the scores. Elevate going against Vault. And attacker's side, though, still Vault, but they're not dictating the pace just yet. Just waiting for any info for side of Elevate. As they are about to head to Bravo right now. Susano has their sights on them, and okay, has been taken down. Let's see if the second will go down as well. But Halo is waiting. No, Susano is not waiting at all. Vista though was able to take.
Qué buen sniper que tiene Elevate, hermano. Susano, ¿no? Susano y Luffy, ya lo vimos en el video anterior que subí de Elevate versus, no me acuerdo quién fue, versus Cayendra. Prácticamente Susano y Luffy fueron los que carrearon, con Sniper.
If anyone can be a part
Eso
of
es
one
hack.
another, as the split right now by Elevate is bringing Susano and
Uy, la acabó Susano.
and a great push brought in by Vault. But Ichan right now is the one who brought down Susano. Smokes is covered there. Run! Ichan! Not quite sure what Kalo is looking at, but Ichan took advantage of that, and it is now a 3v4.
3v4, and the bomb gets planted as well, and now it's just them that they just have to defend that B side to be able to get another win on their side. Now they do have the numbers advantage here, and Dolokai making that advantage.
Buena Dita, buena Josavi, buena Nelson, buena Jefferson. 2-2, todo tranqui por ahora.
On a tie right now.
I love how it is turning up. It is just a trade up in the scores, and the only question is later on, once they switch side, if this continues on, who will be or who will not be able to make the adjustment and lose the battle? Because if this is the case, they can trade it off. Even if attackers or defenders is taking the base, they are still grabbing the point, but it changes significantly later on. But unlucky is not unlucky at that point, taking down Luffy from that wallbang.
And with that wallbang, it gives them a slight advantage here. But look at this, Vault Mick is going to be able to get one, trying to get the double, gets that confirmed. Susano is going to be the last player alive on the side of Elevate. And with
esa Fennec ha de tener poderes porque disparan como si no se moviera. Y lo peor es que la clase es la misma, hermano. Mira, voy a copiarme una fe. La de PJ quiero yo. Que le enfoquen a PJ, voy a copiar la clase para comparar si es la misma o no es la misma. Voy a copiar la clase de Fennec a PJ. Cuando le enfoquen, esa PW con mira. Acá está PJ. No. Aguanta, señor.
Now is being hit and will be taken down. Ijando responds against Yopi, and Vista takes PJ down. As quickly as that, we are
y luego la comparo. Garena es como Premier League. Todos equipos te van a dar mucha pelea, dice.
He has to be able to clutch this up. Hopefully he's not unlucky in this round, and hopefully he has some
Tienen buenas organizaciones también.
But right now his goal is to be able to pick them one by one. He's going to be able to get Susano, but that's
uy, quitó la mira, hermano. 3-3 va peleado, va peleado. Sí, no, los snipers, los mejores snipers del mundo, yo creo que están en China y en Garena y en Japón, hermano. Bueno, en China y en Garena mejor. Hay mucha cantidad de muchos snipers buenos. Y son los que básicamente carrean en el BD. Y Nian, por ejemplo, que se hizo más de 40 kills en el control a sniper también. Esta BW. ¿Qué onda con Kalo? Todo bien en casa, hermano. Lo peor es que lleva 6 kills con esa vaina. Mira cómo borra esa Fennec, hermano, qué pedo. No le da tiempo ni a apuntar.
To Bravo, wherein they they are going to Alpha right now, wherein they have an opening coming from the Leikai.
Let's see if they're able to use that opening properly. And right now things slow down, but Susano lines up those shots, gets across there, and the perfect placement gets one, gets two, and that's 2 players out of the mix. But look
Qué
at
buena
this. It
Yofi.
looks like Elevate's getting their fair share of kills as well, and Unlucky down to the last final player here. He's going to be able to get 1v2 situation in favor of the players of Elevate, but they don't know where Unlucky is, and they're far enough for Unlucky to actually pick them off one by one, but he has to do it soon. And right now he's just about to rotate towards that A side to get the bomb.
Yeah, the thing is, he is only have 25 seconds to play with, and both players from Elevate will not be risking showing up, especially
Se quedó
snipers
ahí el de la
is on
PW.
them. Good position that we are
Miren
seeing
la cámara
from the
arriba.
side. I think this is Yopi, or if not Kalo, on
Y
our
también
right
ahí
hand side. But Unlucky, just going
Yopi
in,
con la Fennec.
rotating, making sure that his back is covered. But even from Elevate, no one's peeking in, and time has run out. There goes a point going to Elevate.
No plantó mi compa. Buena Brinjan, buena Benequiño, buena Tadeus, buena Descarga, buena
and
Brooklyn.
they inch closer towards that 9-point target, but still a very long way to climb, and this search and destroy match is also becoming very, very long right now.
Yeah, let's see if they can hold for that long, because I'm pretty sure, I mean, they are inching to end that
Granadita, muy
quickly,
bien.
but it's not that easy, especially with how the trade is happening. Mick will be brought
Buenas
down,
granadas
but
se mandan,
but
hermano.
on the other side, Response will be bringing 2 from Elevate. Okay, right now for the plan, and it is a scramble for the rest of the team of Elevate. Ichan takes down Kalo with a god nade, only leaving 2 behind.
And those last 2 players have to be able to clutch this up, because the players on the side of Vault, they have that bomb planted on that A side, and every single entrance guarded as well. But Luffy trying to peek in to the site right now with the Locust at hand, going to try to get that scope aligned. But right now some contest comes through. Susano pushes in as well, catches the players of Vault off guard, and they are going to be able to bring it down to the last player on the side of Elevate gets taken down. And that is going to be 4-4 standing right now, all tied. But we also have the switch of sides. Now Vault is going to be defending team and Elevate the attacking.
Now let's see. This is a chance wherein if there are any momentum change, this is the chance for it to happen, or probably the back and forth of points right now. But PJ has been brought down, and this is what we don't want to see, being taken out with a god nade at the early matches, the early parts of the round, which is making it difficult for them to make their move, losing all their players one at a time. Luffy's been taken down as well, and it's now left to 3, and the bomb has been planted. Susano, the response, takes out Vista.
And now we are down to 30 seconds left on this B side, and it looks like the players of Vault just going through, ramming every single person that comes into contact with them, and they clear off the area easy.
Aplaude, mi compa, aplaude, ¿Será que gana Japón el BI?
To get up to 5 points already. Now this is a very, very
Ojo que este equipo lo vamos a ver en diciembre,
It's pretty slow, but nonetheless,
a los chinitos, bueno, a los japoneses.
This is going to end and what score this is going to reach, because with them one-upping each other, just going back and forth, this is for sure going to go into overtime later on.
Yeah, I mean, and how far of an overtime? Because
Qué buena granada, hermano.
I was reviewing the rule book, and
Qué
we
buena
don't want it to
granada.
go that far.
Ya va.
Going back and forth, this is
Mira, acá está el número 3.
for sure going to go into overtime later on.
Creo que ahí lanza la granada y le cae al de acá.
Because earlier I was looking at the I was reviewing the rule book.
Desde aquí la tira más o menos.
We don't want it to go that far. Like the highest 20 is the highest that we have in terms of if in case it's
Te lo reviso si ya te recargaron tu pase de batalla, hermano, Al ganador de los 10.000 CPs ya le recargaron sus CPs también,
balance in terms of numbers. Vista might be taken down on the other side.
Oh, no, qué meada, hermano. Ahí la
Vista
Switchblade.
is the one who goes down.
Ojo ahí, no sé si ahí la cagó Vista con la Fennec o la Switchblade demostró superioridad a esa distancia, que igual es lo más lógico, ¿no? Como deleteó la Switchblade, hermano.
Is the one who goes down, and it is now a 3v3.
3v3 situation between these two, but Yopi makes it a 2v3 with them having the advantage. And now the players of Elevate, all they have to do is go in for the plant, but they have to be careful. It seems that they're heading towards that B site, and when they reach that, they're going to be faced by the players of Vault. As you can see, they're starting to push in. Now Luffy lines up the scope, gets a headshot on there, and tries to get another one, lines that up perfectly. 5-5 standing, absolutely crazy.
That is 5-5. I mean, it has been a back and forth. No, I'm really
dice, hermano, no hay noticias de cuándo vuelve la Fene. Creo que ya vino 3 veces, hermano. Está bien complicado que vuelva. Si tú la quieres, la ansías, yo compraría una cuenta que tenga la Fene. No sé si volverá. Creo que van a tener que pasar algunas otras míticas primero que volverán. Como la M13 que acaba de volver, ¿no?
It's already a 1v4 situation. One is the only one remaining, but still managed to take
la Switchblade también aquí,
So lead will be taken by Elevate, and that's already 2.
Regresa la Bryan, hizo 2. A ver. ¿Quién hizo 2?
Faced by the players of Vault. As you can see, they're starting to push in. Now Luffy lines up the scope, gets a headshot on there, and tries to get another one.
Grandes snipers que tiene Garena. Joder, cómo no están en el mundial, weón. Qué mala onda que les pase eso de igual que Galoris. Claro, la M13 mítica es reciclada. Ahora que reciclen la Fennec cuando ya la han reciclado 2 veces. Uy, esa granadita. A ver. Ah, bueno, estaba la puerta nomás.
For now, at least, we are going to see a heavy push towards A side for the players of Vault, but it looks like they're playing it a little bit risky as well. They're already at Winery and met by PJ. They're going to get taken down, but Ichan goes for the trade, and it looks like it's going to be a 4 versus 3 situation here in favor of the players of Vault. And this is what I was saying, they're going to one-up each other.
Es lo importante. Vemos Switchblade.
Like switching guns in that moment. It could have waited until everything is cleared, but again, let's see if it can be turned around. The 3v4 situation, the backup has been called. Ichan is just waiting for anyone from Elevate to pop up from where is hiding out. Susano on the other hand trying to guard out that Bravo, and there goes a lucky taking out Kalo. Anyone else who peeks in?
Desde ahí se ve hasta adentro,
Go out? No, they backs away, and Mick right now will be welcoming them on the other side.
And right now, Susano is going to be the last player alive for the side of Elevate. He has that sniper once again, has the most kills on the side of Elevate, but unfortunately doesn't see the sniper watching out on him. He gets shot down, and I told you, 6-6. It's just going to tie.
Dice Cyrax tampoco suelta la Fennec. Qué bueno que hay jugadores en LATAM que jueguen con Fennec main en lugar de la Switchblade. Qué bueno porque que así no pasa en la fase 5 que cuando se enfrenten contra un equipo de la región China, Garena, Japón, no se llevan una sorpresa y les toca Summit, no se llevan una sorpresa, ¿no? Qué bueno.
Elevate right now is in the lead, still a complete squad going against 3.
And now things slow down.
El que es muy bueno con la Fennec también es VIVO. Muy bueno. Delatan habla hispana, el mejor es VIVO. Ahí, por ejemplo, a esa distancia, como que ahí ya no me gusta la Fennec. Ese es el problema. A esa distancia ya me empieza a disgustar. Ahí es donde prefiero más la Switchblade. Ahí se comporta mejor.
And the way I'm looking at it, it is now about time for Elevate to grab a few more points. Dances on Kalo.
¿Qué me haga el sniper?
And the way I'm looking at it, it is now about time for Elevate to grab a few more points. Dances on Kalo.
Hermanos, son buenos. ¿Qué pasó con lo de Ganar y la demanda? Ya lo expliqué ayer también, ¿eh? Activision y la SL todavía no le han respondido ni nada. ¿Crees que tendrían el mismo nivel si usan la Fennec base sin mítica? No, ni la usarían, yo creo. La Locus Electron se puede elegir en la sección para ti, si no me equivoco. Creo que actualmente está la Locus Electron.
It might just be part. We'll never know because unfortunately we don't get to talk to the players. But we are going to at least see them change up their strategies, and if they pull off the same one again, then definitely it would be a
Buena,
plus
Carlito,
one.
buena
But
que.
for now, we can see Elevate trying to figure out if they should
Luego
push
fue el
towards
primero
an
en
A
usar
side
la
or
Fennec
B
en
side,
global,
already
correcto.
stacked up at
Y ahí
Winery,
fue donde justamente yo le
but
pregunté
they
por qué
haven't
usaste la
pushed into
Fennec.
the side
Le metió
just yet,
50 y
as they
tantas
know
kills a
that the
Luminosity,
players
me
of Vault
acuerdo,
are
en
waiting,
Hacienda.
and now they finally
Mira
go
que
in
hasta
for
ahorita me
push,
acuerdo,
and
¿eh?
Susano's
Qué tan
going to be able to
impactante
get
fue que le
one, but
metió más de
Golda
50 y
get
tantas
one
kills
as well.
a Luminosity en
And it's
Hacienda.
going to be
Creo que
down
fue
to a
Luminosity o
3v3
Gallery.
situation between these two teams,
Hasta
and
ahorita
it's
me
just a
acuerdo.
matter of who is
Y
going
le
to be
dije
able to line those
que, ¿por qué estás
shots
usando la
up
Fennec?
first.
Ah, es que lo vi ahí en China. A los de Wolf, creo que me dijo. Y yo, ay, ay, estoy hablando hace meses que esta región domina la Fennec.
For a surprise hit, Yopi responds, and Yopi is the one
Buena que, buena, Marcito. ¿Qué tal, Toma? Perdí las privadas, te las perdiste, Carlito, ¿eh? Acuérdate que prendemos 4 p.m. Perú, Colombia, 3 p.m. México,
Now,
6 p.m.
finally,
Brasil,
this is their
Argentina y
opportunity
Chile
to
también.
close
Me
it
parece que
up.
Chile
They
está
just
con la
need
misma
one more
hora
round win to end the game.
de
But if they
Brasil y
let
Argentina, me
the
parece.
players of Vault win a couple of rounds, then
8-6,
unfortunately,
dominando
we'll
un
be
mapa
going
más el
into
equipo
overtime, and
de
you guys
Elevate.
gotta wait a little longer to find out who is gonna win. But for now, at least there's some hope. We might see Elevate
Sí,
win
los de Asia
this
pusieron
game
meta al
out. And
HBK
from the
también,
looks of
nosotros
it,
nos
they're
llegó
playing it
tarde.
very
Pero cuando
strategically
nos
to do
llegó,
so.
la
They've gotten
banearon.
a couple kills onto the
Ya estaba
players
muy
of Vault,
rota.
and look at the Susano popping off before getting
Uy, los
taken
Killmar, que
down
son
by
muy
Beast.
rápidos con esa
One
Locus,
last
hermano.
player on the side of Vault is going to be on
Tiran una bala como si fuera aniquilador, una cosa así.
It could have been a 1v1, but Luffy get away with a hit mark, and with the two already waiting for them, he
No lo vio,
has
no lo vio,
to
no lo vio.
either go for the rush or wait for them, and there you go,
Era
missing the
bueno el
shot,
intento.
and it's Luffy who ends it.
Mira ese flick, mira la velocidad del flick.
Already waiting for them, he has to either go for the rush or wait for them, and there you go, missing the shot. It is
Le falló por un poquitito de sensibilidad nada más, por un poquitito, pero fue casi preciso. 2-0 va el equipo de WPM. Entonces, ya no me preocupa tanto el equipo de Volt. Me estaba preocupando, ya no me preocupa tanto. En kills solamente 2 más para el equipo de WPM. Elevate. Los snipers carreando, Susano ahí carreando también, Kalo, Yopi jugaron bastante bien, movilidad, vimos Fennec, Gunfight de cerca, el MVP claramente el sniper Susano, no lo mostré por acá me parece, perdón. Ahí está Susano el MVP. Y ahora para control, como ya lo he mencionado en otros videos también, Crossroad es el mapa más jugado para la arena en China. Para nosotros, Latam y Brasil, el más jugado es Reto. Y el que juegan de vez en cuando es stand-off para ambas regiones. Entonces, el pick ban en la fase 5 va a ser muy importante. ¿Qué operadores usan aquí? Tenemos ahí Halcón, Purificador, Aniquiladora, Garra, War Machine, y del otro lado, en el equipo que va ganando 2-0, Aniquiladora, mira tú, ya vemos un nivelador, perfecto, y de resto todo igual. Reemplazan el Purificador por un nivelador, que ya ha sido por segunda vez bufeado, ¿ok? Por segunda vez bufeado. También transmites en Twitch. Uy, creo que sí prendí en Twitch también, ¿eh?
Really on the top of their game. They're the good teams. They're the ones to watch out for. So let's see if any of these teams are going to pull out those strategies. But for the first round right now, you can see that Vault is going to be the defending team, while Elevate is going to be the attacking side. And right now, Vault is the one who's actually being able to win majority of their gunfights and maintain that number of respawns that they have.
Creo que pendiente.
Yeah, Galo right now got tired of shooting and went into punching. And Yopi goes in for the spray, but no, misses the final bullet. But thing is, Elevate is in a losing end. 23-15, favoring Vault in the live department. Susano unable to get up because of the pressure being brought to him. And none of them inside of Elevate can step in the hill. Bravo can be open, but who's waiting for them? It's Mick as well as a few more from Vault, making it difficult. And 20-11 is a place that you don't want to be, especially in this control mode.
You don't want to have that type of score or number of respawns at least, because that just means that you're about to die and lose the round. But right now you can see that Vault are trying to go in for the defense here with 14 lives. They have a lot to play with, while Elevate is trying to capture that A site. They're down to 8, so they have to be able to play this very, very carefully. Splitting their players between A and B is gonna catch the players of Vault off guard, but with 5 players left, 5 respawns left, it's just going to be a very tough one to pull off.
Yeah, I mean, this looks like it's already done and dealt with. Elevate will not be taking the first point. Time, capture, even lives is not on them. And it's
Vault dominó la primera, sorpresivamente dominó la primera rondita.
It is now Vault's turn to go for the attack, and if this is something that Elevate cannot stop,
y acá Luffy da una kill. Acá sí, en superioridad de kills va Bolt ganando,
Let's see how this goes down.
LK24. Ok, tenemos por ahí también, bueno, Dolaki con LK24 domina, ya hemos visto hacerlo más de 50 kills. Mick con Fennec, Unlucky con Grau, Echan con Switchblade y Vista con Fennec. 2 Fennec, una Switchblade, una Grau, una LK24. Variadito Bolt. Y por parte de Elevate WPM tenemos 3 Grau y 2 Fennec. Si no me equivoco, 2 Fennec, 3 Grau. Jugando con 3 ARs el equipo de WPM en este mapa. Es un poco de larga distancia igual, es entendible.
Still maintaining the 2 live, the respawns lead in here, but Susano is being cautious not to show up. They need to increase the respawns lead that they have and also prevent.
Y sí, efectivamente, como dice el Boom, Switchblade mítica está usando ahí el Echan.
Elevate is surviving if they place themselves there.
And right now, Yopi pulling out the Sparrow. He spots the players of Vault, trying to take them down, but unfortunately gets taken down instead. Unlucky pulls out that Annihilator right now. He spots one, trying to look for another one while doing so. Trying to allow his teammates to go in for the capture onto that A site. They're going to be able to get 1 segment now, but 14 seconds left. It's going to make it even harder. Bista pulling out the Sparrow to end the lives of Elevate as soon as possible. And the rest of the operator skills on the side of Vault gets pulled out as well to give them a slight advantage. Trying to push for a 1-minute extension here. They're going in for that capture on the A side.
And there you have it, like in 14 seconds to stop it and add a minute, knowing that Elevate only have 5 on the respawn to their side is a great advantage the Vault is taking. They had the lead already in the life department, even in the points, and as well as what they can do in the attack. And this is looking like a 2-0 in a few seconds. If in case a capture will not be happening, there goes a 3v5 situation. Luffy has a war machine in hand, but no one to spot and take down yet.
Está más peleado este control, ¿no?
Let's see how they're going to be able to pull this off, because it's pretty even right now, kind of like a search and destroy game.
Está un poco presionado y un poco perdido, creo yo, en este mapa.
Extra respawns for any of them. They just have to be able
Están como que
slow
empujados.
things down. They have 35 seconds to play with, and that's exactly what they're doing right now. But I think the players of Elevate have a slight advantage as they're closer towards one another, which allows them to play for the trades, unlike the players of Vault, who's very spread out. But look at this, PJ pulls out the Annihilator. He's going to be able to get one before getting taken down as well. And the engagements continue as Unlucky is able to spot Yopi. And Lucky is going to be the last one alive, gets shot by the Predator missile.
Asegurando la ronda 2-0.
Going to the side of Vault.
¿Qué onda, Storm? ¿Cómo estamos? Seguí jugando ranks ayer, hermano, ¿eh? Pero estás en un server NA, un server gringo, así que te manda con unos loquitos. Nice. La Grau sin mira.
Let's see exactly if that's possible for them, because right now Vault has a lot on the line. They have 2 round wins already, and if they're able to keep up the momentum, they might just be able to push for game 4 here. But Elevate, on the other hand, they're going for a very quick capture onto that A site, already getting 2 segments and going for simultaneous capture on that A site as well as that B site for a segment. And now they get faced by the players of Vault as they try and defend that
Casi capturan
a couple of lives going to be lost, but the Vaults here
los de
still
WPM.
going to keep both sides to their name.
Acá los de Volt están matando bastante, ¿eh?
Who has advantage in terms of respawn,
know.
and also with the captures, first tick on Bravo, 2 ticks on Alpha, and what, it will just be a matter of time unless they let it go and let Vault beat them out.
Dale, Garena.
So far, we have
Siempre se laguea la transmisión, loco.
We will be right back, and there you have it. We are still fighting. They are still fighting, though. Alpha is about to be captured, and the lives lost for Vault is that much already. They don't need to be so aggressive while Bravo is being captured right now. Nades will be thrown. Who will be taken down? Vault still fighting on.
Let's see if they're going to be able to continue fighting, because they're down in the number of lives, and Elevate is just about to capture that final segment onto that B side. They just need a little bit more of a push, but it looks like one of the players is going to try to go in for the retake on that last segment and defend it in favor of the side of Vault. Going to be down to 6 respawns left, while Elevate still has 8, and 1 minute 30 seconds is a lot to play with, so they can slow things down now. And it looks like Yopi decides to pull out the Spire. He's going to be able to get one, trying to get another one, gets taken down by himself instead.
Que la remontan.
And now 3 players remain on the side of Vault.
3v2 situation. We're in Elevate has advantage earlier on,
buena gusta el Chile, buena Sam, buena
Jin, and their capture Bravo, but it is now left to only 1, and let's see if they'll be able to make it work. Dolaki right now is just waiting, but a capture has been triggered. Halo has gone down, but response coming from Yopi, bringing the point to Elevate, making it 2-1. Finally, breath of life coming from Elevate.
Hopefully they're able to do it again, because if not, Vault is going to go up to match point if they don't. But Elevate, that was a very good way to win their first round. If they're able to pull it off again, it's going to give them a huge advantage, as Vault seems to have no counter to the strategies that they're currently using right now. But look at this, we are going to see a little bit of a back and forth here towards that A side. A lot of players stacked up, and we are just trying to see who is going to connect these shots first. PJ has the Annihilator out, attempting a spawn trap here with his teammates, but unfortunately it's just not working as well as they hope.
Let's see if it will work this time around, and who will be hoping for a better dream. Halo right now, good response. Didn't see the one on the left hand side. Good thing he survived. Bestido goes down with that heady, and Luffy right now trying to rain fire through the windows. And on the other side, Kalo still alive. No, not quite sure what is up with this guy. They want to win this and to tie it up 2-2.
Now things get a little bit more heated as Vault's down to 8 lives left. It looks like Elevate might just be able to do that. Neptune bring it up to 2-2 standing, but of course they just have to stay alive a little bit longer. Vault down to 13 seconds left on the clock as well. Kalo here showing no mercy, is just going straight in for the kills, trying to find every person that he can take down. One last to be removed from the game, and he spots Vista. Takes him down, 2-2 standing between the players of Vault as well as Elevate.
Yeah, I mean, I love how it is turning up. When we thought that Elevate had lost it, after that 2 consecutive wins coming from Vault, they managed to reverse it, tied it off with 2, but they still have to get 2 more from both sides. Who will get more of the eliminations? Elevate is already doing so, and not even losing some of the lives. Equalizer being pulled out by Kalo. Will he survive? No, he has been taken out for the backstab, and it is very, very close in respawn. Let's see if Elevate can continue this.
Let's see if that's what they're going to be able to do. But Yopi with the Sparrow gets taken down there. Unfortunately, a little bit of a wasted investment in his half. And now we can see Unlucky trying to get a couple kills for his side, but it's not seeming to work.
No, ese efecto de la Switch yo creo que sí te laguea, hermano.
24 respawns on the side of Elevate, while 17 remains on the side of Vault. Now, look at this. Elevate, they're doing something that we haven't seen just yet. They are going for simultaneous capture on both.
O sí la tenemos en la global.
17 remains on the side of Vault. Now, look at this. Elevate, they're doing something that we haven't seen just yet.
Tanques empiezan a disparar, no mames, tremendo efecto, hermano.
Both the A side and B side, they've captured the first segment at the same time.
¿Tienes
Now
la
the
fe en
second
esos
segment,
chinos?
and
Sí.
they're looking to end the game right now, simultaneously capturing both
Es
the
esa.
A side and B side. But this last segment is always the struggle. It's always the hard one to capture, and Vault knows exactly what they're trying to do, so they're trying to put a stop to it.
Yeah, but Bravo is being captured, and there you go, adding a minute to the clock right now. Now let's see if Elevate can pull in the rest of Vault and in their position.
Me
Because the
acuerdo,
way I'm looking
Nexus.
at it, Elevate is not pulling away from their spawns. And
O sea,
right
no
now
le
is
preguntaron
going
eso,
in
le
for the
preguntaron
hunt for the
a Lucasín le
thing, but
preguntaron
not quite sure where
de
the
todas las
rest of
gunfights con las que te has
Elevate is
enfrentado,
going.
¿cuál es la
They're
que
not
más te
moving it in.
cuesta?
They have secured the capture
Y él
on
mencionó a un
double,
par
and they're
y
now
mencionó a
playing with
Suiwa.
lines, tying it 8
Suiwa,
to
que es
8.
el que más le cuesta, el
Very
que más
close game right now, but Luffy walking around
nivel
with the war
le ve, ¿no?
machine, just causing
Más
chaos
nivel le ve.
everywhere. Even if he doesn't spot the player, he just throws a huge grenade towards their face. And right now,
Y de
it's
perk,
going to be
Francesco,
Elevate
puedes ponerle, si te gusta la
down
movilidad,
5
puedes ponerle el
lives
perk
left.
que viste ahí, que era Gunho,
7.
el
And
verde,
now you
que
can
te
see Luffy trying
permite
to step up his
moverte
game.
o correr
He's pulling
mientras
out those score
recargas
streaks,
y todo lo
pulling out
demás,
those
nunca te
operators and
frenas.
the guns as well, to be able to get those
O
last couple of kills
la puedes
before he
poner
gets
con
taken
dureza.
down, because they are in a very tough situation. 3 lives
Ese perk de
left
acá,
on the
mira, que
side
estás
of
viendo ahí
Elevate,
ahorita.
and now you can see them backing away,
Y con
trying to
peso
stay
ligero
away
la
from
usan.
too much
Con
exposure.
peso ligero.
Yeah, I mean,
Peso
this
ligero,
is not looking good,
en
though. It's a
rojo,
good run, a
en
good
verde le
initiation
pones
coming from
Gunho,
Elevate
que es el para
from
correr este, que creo
earlier.
que en español es
Let's see if
así
they
tal
can
cual.
balance it off. 3v5.
Así tal cual la tiene Yopi. Peso ligero, el verde de acá y silencio mortal.
Footsteps has been heard. Mick has been taken down. And Yopi, a good rotation.
Así también
on
tiene
him,
Mick, mira, igualito.
and, no one is moving an inch. Mick takes advantage
De la
of that
PDW.
position, but 2v4 is difficult to make work, especially
Verga,
with
sí,
time running
deletea,
down. But Kalo is still managing to do so. All they need to do is for Yopi to step in to stop the clock, and they
Úsalo,
did. Now,
úsalo.
it is about
Entra,
time for them to
hermano.
pull out the
No
operator,
mames.
and the spray is on Yopi. Goes down. 10 seconds to run. Equalizers. What an end! No, turns the wrong corner, and the lucky
Ay,
goes Kalo.
no.
And no, Kalo ends it with a kill being done by the lucky. That was so
Era para que lo
disappointing, though.
use,
For the
weón.
side of Elevate, they could have won that.
Era para que se meta sin miedo,
And it
weón.
looks like Vault is going to have a slight edge here as they are
Arrollador.
finally
Ese mismo
at
Zeus,
match
muchas
point.
gracias,
Let's see
ahí
if
en
they're going to
YouTube.
be able to close up the
No
game
olviden dejar
after
ese like
losing
también
2
ahí.
rounds to the side of Elevate.
¿Por qué no usan la
And
Fennec acá en
PJ,
LATAM?
he
Yo
knows
creo
what's
que
on
porque
the
no
line.
tienen la
He pulls out the
mítica.
Annihilator
Es un
already
punto.
to get the early
Y la
advantage
otra
when it
porque la
comes to the
Switch
number
Play es
of
más fácil de
respawns. But
utilizar
from the
a
looks of it,
medianas
it's not
distancias y
playing
tal
to
vez
their favor. They're
prefieren la
down on the number
comodidad
of lives that they have.
que daba la LK24
Definitely down
y por eso se
and trying
convirtió
to,
en meta aquí.
like, balance it up.
Cuando la
Again,
LK24 era
the
meta aquí,
momentum as well
en
as the
China y en
confidence
Garena ya tenían un par de meses con la HVK. Hasta que aquí se animaron a probar la HVK y luego todos se pusieron la HVK. Y luego la bañaron. Yo creo que es por comodidad, porque la Fennec es bien complicada de dominar. Entonces, el problema es que China lo viene usando hace meses, la Fennec, pero meses, un año creo.
Well, let's find out together, because right now it looks like Susano is trying to get a couple kills to his name, but it just doesn't connect. And 14 lives left on the side of Vault. They are down, despite a while ago where Elevate had less lives in Vault. They were able to turn things
Pero yo
around.
creo que es porque no
Elevate's
tienen la
not ready to give
mítica.
up on this game just yet, but with 16 seconds left on the clock,
Lo
it's
bueno que
becoming
las cuentas
very
eSport
difficult
sí
for
tienen
both of
las
these
skins
teams. Now, it looks like Vault is
gratis,
gonna
así
try
que
and attempt to capture that A side to get that 1 minute
es
extension.
usar la
But
Fennec
it's going
sin
to
la
be a
mítica
hard
no tiene
one to do
sentido,
as they're
para empezar.
down to 10 lives and the players of Elevate is on the hunt for them.
Sí, la PW también es muy buena arma, muy buena arma. De hecho ahí la vemos. De hecho vemos ahí Kalo 34 kills con su PW con mira. Pero a corta distancia, la reina es la Fennec, lo demostró solo en la privada también, solo de Tribe. En la privadita lo acaba de demostrar. Oye, Bolt se lo julió en el control, ¿eh? Bolt se lo julió. Pero luego se viene Hardpoint, el modo favorito de WPM. Uy, el PJ salvando la partida. Oh my god. La remonta, La remonta el dios de arena. Puede conectar esa granadita. Ah, ya se fue un Lucky. ¿Se lo come? No, había trophy. Había trophy. Vivo Fennec main, no tengo idea. No los he visto mucho últimamente. Pero si él quiere, podría, yo creo. A lo VJ del equipo, a lo VJ main, y le pondría a Fennec de todas maneras. La Valeria, ¿cómo estás?
Stealthy move from Vista, as well as Echan from the
No,
other
ya
side,
4-2 de parte de Bolt.
reducing the life.
Ganaron bien. Creo que en este mapa anda perdido WPM. Lo que hacen con Fennec es Dios. Yo creo que le gusta más el AR actualmente. Va a jugar con Grau. Con Grau con mira. Ok, ganó Bolt. Sorprendentemente el control termina siendo, valga la redundancia, una sorpresa, pero 5 kills de diferencia nomás. Mira tú, 5 kills de diferencia nada más en total. A ver, ¿por qué? 40 del Mick, pero 38 del Jopi. Mick jugó con Fennec, acuérdense, Mick jugó con Fennec. Lo bueno es que nos vamos a un hardpoint más y vamos a ver qué elige. WPM Elevate banea Apocalipsis. Bolt banea Summit. No quiere jugar para nada Summit Japón. Y van a jugar ahora, no Takeoff, Takeoff ya lo jugamos, van a jugar Hacienda. Si ya en Hacienda vuelven a usar Fennec es porque es su arma main, no importa la distancia. La única diferencia es que Kalo, en lugar de usar aniquiladora, usa garra. Y ahora PJ, que es el que estaba usando aniquiladora en el control, ahora se pone halcón. Vuelve a su operador main.
Definitely, they won't be allowing that, similar to what we've seen them done in Search and Destroy and how they fought on control. But again, that would depend on how Vault is going to control this fight. And so far, Mick right now is already first into the hill.
Fennec, ok. De parte del equipo japonés tenemos 2 Grau, 3 Fennec. De parte de WPM Elevate, 3 Grau, 2 Fennec.
Yep, but right now we can see
Juega
that
con 3 AR, el equipo top 1 de arena. y Volt con 2 AR, 3 SMG. Y pues sí, el meta es la Fennec, hermano. El meta, su fusil es la Fennec. La dominan muy bien, la verdad. Yo creo que no buscan comodidad en la Switchblade, sino que como controlan tan bien la Fennec y buscan la corta distancia por la agresividad, ya se sienten mejor con esa, yo creo, ¿no? Mira, algo que ustedes tal vez no vieron, no se percataron. Estos de acá vieron a un Lucky, ¿no? Pero también en su minimapa vieron a su compañero o a través de la pared con la perspectiva, gracias Superman, con la perspectiva de compañero activada, vieron que el número 2 estaba llegando. Entonces, ¿qué hicieron? Ah, que se vaya a la verga, nuestro compañero lo va a matar. No le hicieron caso, iban creo que ir a buscarlo y luego cambiaron de opinión porque el 2 dijo, asumo yo, es mío. Entonces se van, saltan, lo ignoran y el 2 se encarga de matarlo por la espalda. Esa, por ejemplo, es una buena inteligencia, ¿no? No van, no, yo lo mato para sumar una kill, sino que, ya lo tiene él. Enfoquémonos en el punto. Y se tiran para el punto. Y lo dejaron ahí bien engañado. Y Kayla era el que estaba espaldeando ya para el próximo hardpoint. Qué bien se entiende este equipo de WPM. Yo creo que sí, Francesco. Yo creo que igual deben estar atentos a estos torneos y deben estar practicando con la Fennec. Deben ver si les sirve o no. Porque puede pasar lo contrario, que nosotros obliguemos a ellos a usar la Switchblade. Qué buen int, cabrón.
And right now you can see that Elevate has taken the hill back. They have 50 points already. Volt only at 19.
Hermano, cómo se explotan con la Fennec dentro del punto. Es increíble, hermano. El time to kill de esa cosa dentro de un hardpoint es... Mira ahí. Ahí también lo explotó. A esa distancia es que no me empieza a gustar mucho. Ahí gana la grau. Pero ahí entran las grau del equipo también, ¿no? Yo creo que 2 Fennec 3 grau es una distribución bastante mejor para una hacienda y para un takeoff. O 2 grau, una LK, 2 Fennec. Y las 2 Fennec la tienen que llevar el OBJ y el Super OBJ. Y el OBJ con su Puri o Garra o Vortex. Alcohol también puede ser un buen... Aunque el alcohol se puede usar para romper puntos, hermano.
And right now we're going to see Susano getting a couple kills here in the hill, but it's not going to be enough for them to actually capture it from Volt, who currently has right now 50 points. They're slowly catching up and getting climbing up.
Del 15 al 17 de diciembre, correcto, es la...
And they are trying to get closer towards Elevate.
Es el mundial. Pero el 18 y 19 de noviembre, o sea, en unos días, tenemos la SPS Masters, que es el torneo oficial de COD también, de Europa, 2021 de NA, y LATAM tenemos 25-26.
Again, it's back and forth regardless of who's done the early rotation, the retakes being done, the retake after retakes being done as well, and this time around finally Vol managed to get a point, but Halo says otherwise. Grab Vortex has been pulled out, but he has been taken down, and contentions after contentions, stopping the time for the side of Vol. And again, the idea probably for Elevate is if we cannot grab the point,
la grau también yo la recomiendo usar con arrollador, por ejemplo.
And
No
now you can
necesita
see
dureza.
that Luffy is going to be the one trying to hold down the hill, but
Un arma muy
looks like
estable
it's
si te
a
disparan.
mixed contest from both of the teams, so it's going to be hard to gain any point from this hill, and it's just a back and forth between them two. Vault not giving up just yet, but Elevate not
Sí,
having
Francesco,
an
que la
easy
Fennec,
time
ellos
either,
la
and it's just
la
a
dominan
little
hace
bit
mucho
more
tiempo, la
of a
Fennec, por
hard
eso están
game
tan
in comparison
acostumbrados.
to the one earlier, but nonetheless, Elevate is still maintaining the lead that they had, and if they're able to win this hardpoint match, it's going to be the end of the series. So hopefully, Vault somehow finds a way to change things up.
Predicción de los equipos que pasarán a la Masters, pues si los equipos de LATAM habla hispana no viajan a Brasil, yo diría que Inco y Ganar o Loop, cualquiera de esos tres. Porque ya cuando juegan con Pin en contra y los de Brasil ya están en Gaming House, están camino a su Gaming House. Y ahí juegan con 10 ms, 8 ms. No, y sí son una locura, mano. En mi Instagram, no, pero tienes que comprarlo, hermano.
Is there going to be enough manpower? Is there going to be enough motivation to go in for the
¿Qué
break?
fue eso?
That's the
¿Una
question.
Bison?
Ah,
pero la P de doble, ¿no? Le quitó la mira, mira, Le quitó la mira.
And it looks like Elevate is going to be the ones holding down the hill. Vault has to be the one going in for the break right now. And it's not going to be an easy thing to do. As we can see, it's just been a back and forth for the hill every time. But Elevate,
La garra tiene un problema. Cuando empiezas a apuntar y disparas, la sensibilidad se te baja. Necesitas más pantalla de lo que estás acostumbrado. No sé si deben arreglar eso.
But nonetheless, they're able to hold it down with the smokes to help them as well. It's going to be the players of Vault getting the advantage on this hill.
I love the position, the utilization of the operators right now, especially in this hill. They stop those coming in from Lambo, coming from the stairs, and also the ones coming from the spawn in response to grabbing.
Dice Garo que solo tiene que ir a la casa de mi hijo Guillis. Está más peleado este Harpoon, Está bastante más peleado este Harpoon.
Right there, and it is Elevate right now. First on the hill, they'll be the first on the point. They did, increasing their odds of winning.
And right now, as you can see, it's going to be a little bit of a fight for the side of Elevate as they're starting to struggle to earn points. I mean, how many rotations have we gone already? And they haven't earned too many points. But same goes for the side of Vault. It's just been a contesting majority of the time between these two teams. And it's hard for any of them to actually gain an advantage. But now Elevate hitting that 150 point mark. Vault falling behind by about 50 points now. They have to be able to find a way to catch up before Elevate hits that 200 point mark.
Mandé mi número, César,
There goes a break right now.
para que me escribas y yo mandarte
no response just yet. Early rotation already being done by
y yo mandarte el formato para que me mandes tu cuenta.
And here comes two already stepping in.
La Fennec es la única arma que he visto que la han nerfeado innumerables veces y aún sigue fuerte. Y yo creo que a corta distancia le gana a cualquiera.
And 4 on the hill already. Quadruple capture, and they need to protect themselves as well. But Vault is in a rush. They don't want to quit. They want to go for the break and catch up with the point.
And now you can see that Mick is definitely trying his best to be able to help his team catch up as he pulls out the claw here, clearing out the area, and he's going to be able to get a couple kills before getting taken down by PJ. Bista here backs him up, and they hold down the hill, inching closer towards Elevate, making that gap smaller and smaller, but Elevate just in time gets the hill back as PJ pulls out the Sparrow here, and he holds it down alone.
Buenas noches, Abril, mayo, junio, julio, ¿cómo estás? Ocúpese practicando nomás. No copies esa chubeca, Carlitos es la de China.
They continue to fight for the points. They know that every single point counts.
Exactly. I mean, every second count, even the scrap points now being captured because of how close it has been between these two teams. But P1 has opened up. This will be scrappy. Operators will be used. Yopi with a claw right now, taking one down. And Susano trying to back up. Ghost stepping in, but the smoke is also
Brian, ¿qué tal se te hicieron la DRH, la SM10 y la CRX9? Para mí está en este orden de AR. HVK, DRH, Grau. La DRH porque encima de la Grau, porque deletea más rápido con 3 balas, pero la Grau es mucho más versátil y en el competitivo se requieren, yo creo que esas 50 balas sí hacen diferencia, ¿no? Y también la estabilidad que tiene a larga distancia también es muy buena. Y en sus fusiles, para mí, Switchblade, Fennec y luego la CRX9, hermano. Hoy día las vimos en las privadas que estaban haciendo los tier 1 usando un poco de CX9. La Luana, ¿cómo estás? Luana, vos sos de Brasil, ¿eh? Hubiera estado bueno ver Elevate versus Tele en Hardpoint, sí. Contra Luminosity también, hermano. Pero bueno. Como la cagaron en la fase 4, hermano. Tienen un Hardpoint hermoso, la verdad.
15 seconds remaining for them to take the win. Even the Predis being utilized all over. This is just gloves up. Everything on the table. 5 seconds remaining. And Elevate is planning for the win. But here comes Vista and the rest of the gang of Volt stopping it in time. 3 seconds to spare. But will Elevate still manage to push through? Or will they rotate to the other side? Because this is very, very close to an end. 10 seconds remaining. Scrap point is not even worth it. They can go for the early rotation onto the next hill.
That is definitely a huge possibility for them. I mean, they just need one more point to end the game, but unfortunately, Vault is going to be the one setting up on the next hill early. And now Elevate has to push in, has to eliminate every single player on the hill before they're able to end the game. And PJ decides to pull out his operator skill. The Sparrow knocks a couple players down and they get in right in time to end the game. And it looks like we are going to finally have a winner for this.
Veamos estadísticas. 46 de Susano, 40 de Kalo, 44 de PJ, más KD de PJ, Dolaki, Mix estaba destacando con su Fennec.
1.29 and once again in hardpoint, PJ
Perfecto.
will be taking another MVP in
Ahora probar las clases, justamente, correcto.
Oh no, it's Susano! Susano has the MVP.